Hi, it's Mr. Tush over at Global. We're doing the part one of two for the second of the ECS performance tasks, and this is the video on how to get the slideshow ready. So the first thing we're going to do is go to mrtush.com, as you know, and then go to the Exploring Computer Science tab. It opens up that site, and then right here is Midterm Review. And we call it the Midterm Review. You look down here, we're looking at performance task number 2, slideshow basics. We're going to follow these directions. It says create a new Google slideshow. Well, I'm going to do that by going to my email, calling up Drive. And once I'm in Drive, I'm going to actually call up a new slideshow. And you can open this video in a different tab and do your slideshow and go back and forth and practice the performance task. You won't be able to use the video in the exam, but you can use it to practice as much as you want. And we're going to go to Choose File, Rename As. So here I'm going to go over here, Choose File, and then File, Rename. And what am I going to rename it to? It says last name, first name, slideshow, ECS, midterm 2018. So last name, Tush, first name, Mr. Slideshow, ECS, midterm 2018. You can put spaces in if you want. It makes it easier to read. Google has no problem with that. So I'll put in little spaces. Tush, Mr. Your last name, first name, slideshow, ECS midterm 2018. Click return, and I have now done that task. And then the last thing it asks me to do is share it to Mr. Tush at tushclass@gmail.com. So get that done first. Share. And then T-U-S-C-H, there it is, Tush Class. Make sure you spell it correctly. A lot of people got into trouble because they were not spelling it correctly. But if I hover over Tuschclass at gmail.com, click send. And once you've done that, you've shared it. You don't have to share it at the end. I won't grade this till after the midterm is done, but that way you've got the turn-in piece all taken care of and everything is sent to me automatically. What will happen is, as you see right here, I'll get an email from you right away that says you've shared it. And so make sure you do that first. I want you to stop the video, do what you just saw, and then come back and restart it. I want you to practice that one piece. It's really important. Good. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take a look at what are the tasks. It says in 5 slides, use as many images as necessary, but no more than 15 words to tell a story from this list. And you could pick where your family comes from, why you're an amazing person, who your personal hero is and why. Retell a fairy tale or a children's story, like Three Little Pigs and Nancy, things like that. Well, for my example, I'm picking the Three Little Pigs. You can pick any story you want. You can pick somebody you know who's a hero of yours, somebody you admire. I don't care. As long as you can get pictures about them, you're fine. What you're going to do is you're going to do your picture hunt first. So I've picked the Three Little Pigs. I've decided I'm going to do the Three Little Pigs. So I'm going to go over to Chrome. This is normal Chrome window. You might be signed in, you might not. I'm going to go over to the Images tab, and I'm going to type in Three Little Pigs, Three Little Pigs. And it might give me a bunch of little options, but I'm going to type in Three Little Pigs, and then I'm going to hit return to do the search. Once I do the search, I'm going to get a lot of answers, so you can't just start taking images. You have to make sure they're copyright protected. So you're going to go over to your Tools, right here where it says Tools, and go over to Usage Rights and pick Labeled for Non-Commercial Use. So that's going to give you pictures that you can use that are perfectly copyright legal. Now, if you remember, the first thing I want to get is a picture of the Three Little Pigs. I've got a lot of different choices. So I decided that this is a cute picture of Three Little Pigs. And I know because it's labeled for non-commercial use, I can use this picture without a problem. So I'm going to click on it, open it up into a little bit slightly larger image, and I'm going to right-click. Now, if I'm on a Mac, and I am on a laptop for some reason, or I don't have its control-click on a Mac, or right-click on any 2-click mouse, Mac or PC, and you'll get save. You get this context-sensitive menu, as you know, and click Save Image As, and we're going to go to the Downloads folder. Sorry, not the Downloads, the Documents folder. Create a new folder so I can save it, and I'm going to say Mr. Tush Midterm Images. I'm going to just name it something I remember, like Midterm Images, so I know where it is, because I'm going to have to do that kind of work. I'm going to open up a folder, and I'm going to say Three Pigs. I'm going to rename it, so I'm not counting on the computer to remember it for me. And I'm going to click Save. That's one of my images. That's fine. Well, I know I'm going to tell a story about the three little pigs in the straw house, right? So I'm going to see what happens if I do a three little pigs straw. Well, I have this cute little image here. This image is three little pigs straw. And it's actually got a handy name, so I'll keep throwing it in that folder. Then I'll go three little pigs sticks, or stick house. So it's giving me a suggestion for stick house. Three little pigs stick house. Do I have any stick houses that look pretty good here? Stick house. Well, that is more of a straw house. I'm not getting a lot of answer. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's got somebody in it. I don't know. We'll make so I'll do sticks instead. Sometimes you have to just change your search. It doesn't give you what you want. You just change your search a little bit. And here we go. We have a picture right here of the stick house being blown over by the big bad wolf. Save image as. You can see it's a Wikimedia. So, three pigs stick house. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause my search right here and let you do your own search. So right now you should pause the video and do what you just saw. Create that folder, put in a bunch of images that tell your story. Little hint, take more images than you think you're going to need to use. If I figure I'm going to need 5 images, I'll usually get 8 or 10. And just make sure they're copyright protected. And when you're done, come back and restart the next video actually. Thank you for watching.